Not asking this for any specific reason. It's not like he's standing there, but who's your favorite receiver?
Jeremiah Noga. He's all the receivers are awesome. They all do a great job. Coach Menace does a great job rotating them all. But yeah, they all add something to the team. All different skill sets. I think it's like one of our skills or one of our strengths. I think this season, honestly.
What was the bye week like for you? What kind did you focus on, and how'd you kind of balance? Obviously staying with a competitive edge, but getting a little rest as well.
Yeah, I think just taking advantage of the time that we had out here. Obviously when we were out here, when you're in the building, trying to take advantage of every minute that you're here, whether that's film study, whether that's in the weight room, whether that's rehab, whether that's on the football field, And when you get your time off and Coach directs us the time off, then you take the time off, try to take your mind away from football for a little bit. And then obviously, come back when the time is needed.
Speaking of balance, obviously, on one hand, you want to probably treat every game like it's the same, but there is maybe a little extra in this just because of the opponent, the ranking, some of the storylines that go behind the game. How do you find that balance of, being human, having the human emotions of being excited about this game, but also not overthinking it?
Yeah, I mean, we face 12 opponents every single week. The opponent's going to change. I think the job for us, especially as an offense, is how good can we become by the end of those 12 games. So I think that's just been the focus for us. Is obviously we have an opponent and we're studying that opponent. We're going to do things to try to beat the opponent. But the biggest thing for us is how can we grow as an offense, whether that's running the ball, passing the ball, doing a combination of things. So that's really just been our focus.
What's your reaction when Coach Rogers comes in and tells you guys that you're doing hot yoga on Sundays?
Oh, we've been doing that for a little while now. I'm actually a huge fan of it. I mean, I'm 24 years old, so any type of like stretching that we can do that's beneficial for the body, I'm all for it. But I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I love it. Where
do you kind of feel like it maybe benefits you in ways that maybe don't get seen, and people just kind of think hot yoga, that's kind of a strange pairing with football, but Kale was just talking how much it really does benefit and helps you guys kind of loosen up after a game.
Yeah, it's huge. I feel like it's really important to move your body around, especially after a game, and especially yoga. I think there's a lot of translations with the body movements and being a football player. Just being able to stay mobile, being able to stay loose. I mean, that's longevity, and that's really the best ability is availability in the game of football. So I think it's really good for us. It's a way to team bond, and it's a way to stay sharp.
Had you ever done that before they started doing it here?
No, this is my first time ever doing hot yoga. But yeah, like I said, huge fan.
Yeah. Where do you feel the benefits the most?
I think it's like a mind-body connection, You go in there for 30, 45 minutes, try to stay as silent as possible. They got some good like Zen music going on. The basic things that you know about yoga. Just trying to relax the body, get, deep stretches and whatnot. So, just a mind-body connection, I think.
How do you go in groups, or what's the process for doing it together?
Yeah, we go in groups. I mean, as many as we can fit in, the room that they have fit for us. I'm not sure exactly how many guys we get in, per room, but there's a couple groups that go, and it just varies one after the next.
How big is the room that we're talking about?
It's a pretty big room. I'd say it probably holds maybe 25, 30 guys. Okay. 30, 35, around that vicinity. There's a good amount of guys in there. Yeah, a lot of sweat, a lot of breathing.
Do the guys talk about feeling better afterwards, or what's kind of the general consensus on how you guys feel about it?
Yeah, usually feeling pretty good after. I mean, for some guys, if they just want to take a minute to just sit there and relax and just literally sit with their thoughts, you can do that too. So it's just really 30 to 35 minutes or however long it is to just kind of take your mind off of things and enjoy what's in front of you.
What are you thinking about during hot yoga?
I mean, it changes every single time. This past Sunday, I was thinking about the Patriots game because they were Sunday Night Football. Huge Patriots fan. Man, that was an awesome win, too. Yeah, so I was thinking about the Pats game a little bit, but, of course, enjoying the stretch and whatnot.
So, bit off topic, but with the NCAA recently switching to that single transfer portal window, you've had a lot of experience in college football. You've had a lot of experience with the transfer portal as well. I kind of wanted to get the athlete perspective of it. How might that single window maybe impact athletes moving forward in college football?
I'm done in a couple months, man. I don't know. I mean, that's when I hit the transfer portal around that time. I think it was December for me. I don't know if that's still available. But yeah, I mean, the portal is it's obviously a growing topic every single year. A lot of guys are going into it, and unfortunately, a lot of guys are getting stuck in it. So whatever way that the NCAA can benefit, the kids finding schools and finding homes that can help them play the sport that they love, I think is obviously beneficial. But kind of trial and error, right? Obviously, we're doing a whole lot of new things in the NCAA, so we'll see how it plays out.
And of course, you've had experience with that dual window that they've had before.
Sure.
What about that two portal system may have been a little difficult to manage at times?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because you get a bunch of new teammates and then maybe they leave, or you get a guy that comes in kind of late and you got to get him up to speed. So I know, like, obviously with us, we had a lot of guys come in that second window, and obviously it was a different situation. We had a new coaching staff, so it'll be interesting to see how things play out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
And you kind of touched on it right there, but how important is it for a quarterback specifically to have that kind of roster stability with the transfer portal kind of, muddling it up a little bit?
Sure, yeah, I think it's very important. But, whenever a guy comes in, I think it's the quarterback's job to get the guy acclimated, make sure he's up to speed, make sure he knows what's going on, make sure he feels comfortable, all things of that nature. So whatever portal window they come in, like I said, it's the quarterback's job to make them feel welcomed.